And I'm really interested to see where these character coins go.
Yeah, I feel
Diddy
like for
course.
Tweek, you just go Diddy. I mean, no matter what character Proto's bringing to the table, I feel like Tweek is going to be confident for either one of them. I mean, he defeated the Lucina and the MinMin with Diddy Kong. So we'll see what Proto decides to start off with. It kind of felt back and forth, right? Like, I believe, I don't know if the MinMin and the Lucina took a game, but they were, you know, all really close. Even there was a lot of games that Tweek actually was working behind, right? Like, had to like have a crazy last stock and was able to bring it back.
And it's MinMin on this one. Like we talked about before, Diddy does historically do very well against swords. So Banham deciding to go for the MinMin on this one instead on Town and City. Big stage, so you can definitely see why he likes this. We'll see how game one plays out.
Yeah, the banana kind of trapped there on the right side, so he couldn't do much except just hold center stage. Maybe try to pull the banana here. Actually going for the back air and up air pressure here on the shield. The dash attack to break that zone.
Right, man. So, I was kind of hoping to see the Lucina, to be honest. Not that I think the MinMin's bad by any means. I think that matchup would have been pretty cool. Not to say this matchup wouldn't be cool too, but I feel like
I love his Lucina.
Oh, his
I love his Lucina.
Nasty,
yeah.
It was like a combination of both, I think, when they met earlier. So, I mean, obviously just game one. We'll see how this one goes to kind of maybe decide if Proto decides to switch it up a little bit.
But like Diddy probably has a easier time also locking down MinMin with the uses of his banana. You know what I'm saying? Like at least putting MinMin in shield is going to be good enough.
Okay.
Wow.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea. Not quite. Yeah, I feel like once you start hitting MinMin, it's easy to just keep following it up.
Yeah.
And because Diddy does like to come in at that 45-degree angle like we talked about earlier with Jigglypuff, Diddy can do that as well. And MinMin very uncomfortable in that spot, but excellent up B, catching him out of the sky.
You got to watch out for that, man. He is so good at hitting that aerial up B. He's also good at using grounded up B. And that super jump is getting him way up there to go ahead and threaten an even better hit off of maybe the megawatts. So.
Yeah, I remember that being like one of the pivotal things he kind of implemented against Meister in their set yesterday too. So definitely something Tweek gonna have to keep an eye out for. But one thing about Tweek, he won't short you into creativity. So definitely got some tricks lined up for Proto as well, I'm sure. Trying to get this first stock off. Bit of a struggle thus far. But Tweek excellent at just ledge trapping.
He's going to need some tricks, though, because he was just getting stuffed in neutral there. It took 62 just running at him. Proto just constantly popping those rams, catching Tweek, jumping, catching him on the ground, and catching him out of barrels twice in a row.
Wow. Yeah.
We got 3 stocks to 1 now.
Okay, the back air, okay, that will seal it out, but Proto kind of, I mean, looking some of the same pacing early game, but this one a lot more drastic here. Up an entire stock here on Tweek with the MinMin.
Wait a minute.
The attack cancel right there to instant item toss from the dash. Go ahead and cancel your dash.
Oh, man, he was just a little off space on that down smash. But yeah, he was actually doing quite a run. 0-71 just like that. Kind of got him back into the game, unfortunately, though. Put himself in a bad position here on the side. Proto. He knows how to fight up close, too. That is one thing we have kind of known about this MinMin. We've seen a lot of dash attacks, neutral airs. He's been down smashing as well to kind of cover both sides. Like he knows what he's doing. Up smash is actually super fast out of shield, too.
See him jumping around trying to find this opening. Has the banana in hand, but you can see Proto's kind of camping these platforms. Almost pays for it there with the monkey flip, but he can't land it.
These monkey flips a little bit of a liability right now for Tweek.
Okay, Proto almost sniping that one out again. That ram's so efficient at hitting, well, just being a long-lasting hitbox to thwart that Diddy recovery. Okay.
Oh, the up smash just out of range. Great spacing from the megawatt neutral air. Got to watch the snipe on the ground here. Tweek desperately trying to get some kind of down tilt in an up smash confirm maybe, or even to a back air, but Proto just not giving him the opening.
Just like a wrecking ball up there. just maximum neutral airs with the megawatt. Like, go ahead and come up here if you want, man. Okay.
Oh, you can get this stock.
Yeah.
We've seen Tweek in this situation before against Proto, right? I think it was about 2 games. I think Proto looking way more poised to seal this one out, though. Honestly, we'll see if Tweek can get something started, a nice stringer, something of the swords here.
And one thing that we've also noticed that Proto tends to get weaker as things go on. Starts off very strong and definitely did in that game 1 with a JV2 stock. But the real story here is how well he'll continue to keep his fuel reserves in check, because what we've noticed in the past is that he could sometimes peter out.
Yeah, well, hopefully that doesn't happen to him this time. Good start right there from Proto. You know, we got him down the last stock, but really didn't do pretty much anything to that stock. Proto kind of holding it down, really forcing to be like in disadvantage like the entire time. I mean, you saw him like trying to get back to center stage, but them arms is flying everywhere, man. It's covering so much space. So Tweek thinking hard about what he's going to do next. And again, he does have several characters that he can pull out, but I think we're going to get a Diddy again.
Yeah. I honestly don't see Tweek switching off of Diddy.
No.
I feel like Diddy's is pretty much his best character by, I wouldn't say like a huge margin, but a pretty decent margin, like a noticeable one.
Yeah.
And I mean, he just enjoys playing the character, knows it's his best character, and especially he knows in this case, it's not really a matchup thing, right? So definitely it needs to hunker down because there are some tough matchups for Diddy, but this definitely isn't one of them.
Yeah, I mean, and he's got the benefit of knowing, like, I already did this earlier in Tournament 2, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that kind of confidence can go a long way. Drop the first game, not the end of the world. Get your counter pick here and just kind of, you know, just re-engage is really what it comes down to. For Tweek, his greatest enemy is himself sometimes if he gets down on himself, right? Like, as long as he's still confident and focused, like you said, it's a pretty good match for Diddy. Should be able to hold it down.
That's kind of the issue, though, as the stakes continue to rise here in the tournament. Double knock off the barrel.
He's so good at that.
Triple knock off the barrel.
He's so good at that.
How does he land it every time?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like he's got a freaking homing attack on that shit.
It's an aimbot.
I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that Ram really does cover a lot of space, dude. So, like, him just getting one already is going to be hard enough to get Tweek to come back because he has to still, like, he's so far away, he has to get a little charge in there.
Oh, my
And now he's
goodness.
just sitting duck. However, that first stock already gone. He's still looking at a chance of taking this first stock from Proto, but Proto's already working hard on this second.
Losers bracket Proto, man, coming through.
I mean, you were talking, E, about how, you know, Tweek, it's only game one. He definitely won this before, but again, as the stakes rise, things start to get a little different. Players' mentalities and the way that they play start to shift ever so slightly, and it looks like Proto is prepared to go the distance if he can continue this play up.
Man, that shield is non-existent right now, and you should not be looking to take another megawatt hit, but luckily he's able to get a little space, but not going to catch Proto with the tricks today. He's way far behind.
The monkey was a little too silly. There's the forward smash, though. That will take off the stock, but you're still a full one behind.
Yeah, I mean, Tweek hasn't been able to really, like, pressure Proto off stage. Proto's recoveries with MinMin have been so impressive.
Stellar, yeah.
I mean, this is a character that's where you're supposed to start really messing him up, but just Proto, the way you cover himself with the hitboxes and the jump, right? It's so great.
Yeah, honestly, you know, unfortunate for Tweek, I feel like what we're seeing from Proto right now, like, I feel like this is like the best we've seen him play the entirety of this tournament, right? Like, you know, having to go through the buzz earlier, obviously, just having some close calls there, obviously getting the job done right now against Tweek. Like, this is the Proto we were all kind of expecting, and for Tweek, it has become an absolute problem. This MinMin a total menace right now, as Tweek just struggles to find some answers, just trailing an entire stock.
Right, man.
Banana slip. Oh, not going to get the follow-up there. Tweek desperately trying to get some center stage, and I mean, already lapped in percent down a stock as well. Tweek needs some answers, and he needs them quick.
Man,
oh, Lord have
you
mercy.
could do that from like half stage. That's nuts. Tweek just wasn't ready for it.
Man,
That's
you know what's like tough to know? The more I think about his characters, like, if it's not Wario, like, it really doesn't matter. Like, you do this, you play Wolf, you get put in that same situation, you're gonna get edge guarded even harder. You know what I mean? I don't know about Seth. I don't know about that. Like, I feel like his Seth is always kind of like the one-game wonder. So he's really, like, locked into this Diddy Kong. So, I mean, he's got to figure it out what he can. He's got one more game left here in the tournament if he can't figure it out right now. But Proto, I mean, he's playing super solid, man.
I feel like you have to hard commit or hard prio ledge because he's, like, hanging out there a little bit too long. You got to just jump right in. Just try to get whatever you can to grab that ledge because it feels like any time that he spends stalling out there is just time for Proto to send that dragon.
Right. All right, starting things off here, Pokemon Stadium 2 is
a little bit of extra on that too. Got the fire. Tweek just getting rocked again and again. Whether it's up close or at a distance, Proto is just on him.
Yeah, Proto's calling out everything. He's calling out all of Tweek's options. Tweek jumps, he's there. Tweek stays on the ground, he puts a lot of shield pressure on him. He knows exactly how to condition this man to do what he needs to do. And that's just, I mean, that's just solid. That's kind of what MinMin has to do, you know? That's just a solid display of MinMin being shown right here.
Absolutely.
Man.
I do like the fact, you know, still sticking with the Diddy Kong, man. Like, not switching it up, doing anything.
Oh my
huge
goodness.
follow through on that.
You know, the problem is Tweek not switching up with Diddy. Yeah, cool. But the thing is, Proto hasn't switched his aggression and accuracy with all these punishes, man.
Yep.
Like,
He's
he has been spot on.
Oh, tries to air dodge through, takes the second hit. Can Tweek convert? Wow, the cheeky ram just stuffing Tweek and any kind of aggression.
You have to fight your way back to stages, man. You can't just drift up. You got to put some hitboxes out there, force people to stay on there so you can get that free up beat. But he is doing it. He is doing it, man. Tweek has not been able to get any type of edge guard going for him.
Yeah, and it's crazy how much we're seeing Proto use just one ram, almost reminding me of like a Falco Laser-esque, kind of just like controlling the area. Doesn't even commit to the second arm, just the ram and the hop, and then right back at it again, controlling so much airspace, so much consistency in the Proto neutral.
It's just a disrupt and not like off stage or anything. It's just to like
chip damage
real quick.
Yep.
Tries to go for the monkey flip. That is not an option. I feel like we haven't seen that in a while. But that's the classic. Got the up smash, and that's the first stock, 80% for Tweek. But we've seen him get so much off of one banana, off of one aerial. He's desperately trying to find it with an up air, falling neutral or something. But Proto's not getting hit.
Not at all. Proto, so once again, Tweek.
Oh, the follow through.
He's fighting from a little behind, but he actually does have some good stage control right now.
He does, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, trying to set up that nair that can combo into the down air out there.
That was nice.
Slowly but surely, Tweek making this second stock a lot more competitive here, using that banana as his range tool, right?
Yeah, I figured that he'd be throwing that out more just to force Proto into shield, you know? But like you're either gonna hit the banana and trip or you have to go and shield or avoid it. Or put yourself in a bad situation, but Proto.
Crazy.
That was like
Won it again.
110?
Right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Maybe it wasn't that low, but I think it was. There's another forward throw here, and you can see Banham once again just throwing out the arms to threaten.
Yeah. And that megawatt killed so early because, I mean, in that neutral exchange, I believe Tweek went into a full hop, right? So, and then on top of that, the megawatt nair starts like more towards the top area.
Right.
So, I mean, just so close to that top blast zone on the starting point.
So Proto might be able to 3-0 Tweek here. Tweek on tournament stock. Has banana in his hand, tries to go for the Z-trap, not going to happen.
The defense on Proto, look at this. Not really getting, still alive though, but I mean, this is the second time we've seen Proto 150 plus in this set, right? Or this game at least.
Oh man, he is fading that banana perfectly, dude. Like Tweek looking for all these setups, trying to pin him down, get a trip, but nothing going right for him. Getting sniped out of the air again. Proto on the money, the back air. I think Proto's percent a little too high to confirm.
Yeah, and a great DI as well, but the air dodge into the ground. Tweek just going to react out of shield with that up smash. I mean, still behind here, but we'll see if Tweek can make something happen, or if Pro's just going to clutch up and seal this one out 3-0 here against Tweek.
Tweek hasn't had any huge blow-ups. He hasn't had any of those opportunities to hit a landing neutral air like this, and even then, didn't get a lot of Proto going for that down air. This is a lot of damage racking up quickly.
Oh, God. Put himself in a terrible position right there to be outside of the stage, but luckily he was able to not go to the left side, not get pushed off the stage. Back to the middle now. I was going to say, man, almost consistently, Proto's been able to get off of that Halo platform, get himself a grab, and go ahead and power up that arm, which ends up just being a next. Oh, God. That's it. Wow.
Still on the hunt, though.
Oh, my God. Seek and destroy. Proto with the deserved pop-up. Jubilation all over that room. That man is happy.
And remember, I mean, Tweek was the one that beat him earlier, so
Yes, it
he
was.
probably went into this a little bit resigned and worried about what would happen. But no, he actually goes up 3-0 over Tweek, beating him with the up B at the very end and sending himself further into the bracket. Unfortunately, Tweek is going to be out.
And if I'm Tweek, I'm like, you know, that just goes to show, like, the caliber, knowing the caliber of player that Proto is, to pop off like that, like, obviously the highest level of respect, right? Like, that's the guy who won the last Smash Summit. Took him out earlier. You know, clearly a lot on the line in this one. Tweek, nothing wrong with a 5th place finish. Very respectable, very talented as per usual, but Proto, the better player on this exchange.
Yeah, that's definitely a certified Kazuyomishi.
Oh, absolutely.
He deserves that, bro. He did that.
Yeah,
Super nice with it.
I mean, Proto was playing so well. I can't even, I mean, we saw the hype, like, monkey flip read, up B at the end, right? The crazy closer. But I also want to just talk about the the area, just the control that Proto was bringing to the neutral, the Rams, just singular Rams with these hops. And, you know, the Ram has multiple hitboxes too, sometimes just getting chipped by 1, chipped by 2 hits. And it was that kind of control that made, you know, Tweek doubt some of these monkey flips in or these banana throws. And there would even be situations where we would see a monkey flip, you know, Proto does something laggy or commits to something, but Tweek's just not in the area to punish that, right? So, I mean, Proto's neutral was phenomenal.
Yeah,
insane.
He was all over the place, and one of the things that's really the hallmark of Tweek's Diddy play, and the thing that he didn't get off at all, is we didn't see, I don't think we saw any really huge aerial extension strings. I mean, sometimes we'll watch him play and he'll just, you know, get neutral air into up air, into back air, into forward air, into monkey flip, and it feels like he'll get 60 or 70 out of nowhere. We saw none of that here. Every time he got in on Proto, he was on borrowed time and he would immediately get stuffed back out.
Man, just
the space, man.
Just a masterful display of how to play some MinMin, exactly how to trap some people into making a terrible move, and then you hard punishing with that megawatt. On top of that, just wonderful Ram usage the entire time.
I thought this was sick. Like, this was the catalyst to the end right there. Yeah, that up smash was everything, and then just good wherewithal to just send that up B up.
Like, he covered so much. Like, if Tweek decided to try to fastball, he was getting hit by that Ram. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna go over, not be reverse, or be reverse up B, I'm there.
Yep.
Yes. Yo, guardian of the edges, bro.
Yeah.
Guardian of the edges.
Ledge guardian. Like, all right,
all
man.
Right. So, I know you.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying. I know you guys have enjoyed the action, but it wouldn't be possible without some awesome partners. So, big thank you to Coinbase for supporting the Smash scene and helping make this event happen. Head over to bts.gg/Coinbase or click on the banner below to get $5 in crypto after your account is verified. 18 years or older, U.S. only. The homies right there, man. And they gave us Wheel of Bullshit yesterday, which was hilarious.
Yeah, I think I like it, bro.
That was godlike.
I think I like it.